here we are. Roblox has been in the news lately. This has been a lot of stuff that's been going on rather quickly. This has only been in the news for
week and a half,
about a week and a half. And we were talking earlier about how companies need to be proactive and not reactive.
Also not lazy.
And not lazy. This all started, I believe, with basically Roblox talking about vigilantes on their platform, and the vigilantes here were going after child predators.
Well, one in particular,
Schlep. And they were talking about how they basically banned the account and said that it violated numerous rules of Roblox terms of service.
Okay, let's go through the timeline real quick.
Sure, go for that.
August 10th. Schlep took to X, formerly Twitter, to reveal that this is from the timesofIndia.com. This is a worldwide story, by the way. Now it's into political machinations here, which we'll get into. Schlep took to X to reveal that his Roblox account was gone. Alongside the announcement, he posted screenshots of what he says was a cease and desist notice from Roblox, accusing him of unauthorized and harmful activities on the platform. The letter accused him of violating Roblox's rules by engaging in staged child endangerment chats, posting identifiable information, and moving conversations off platform. So Schlep was going after child predators in the chats, the private, DMs and chats of Roblox. Because as you know, Roblox is geared towards children. Yeah, there's obviously adults that play that, but it's a large,
there is a
platform.
Stat in here, and I'm probably going to be off by a digit or so, but it was, I think it was something like 39% of users on Roblox, like something huge, is under the age of 13.
Jesus.
I mean, that's more than a third of your base is literal children.
Schlepp's videos, popular on YouTube, often showed him posing as minors to bait adults attempting inappropriate contact. He claims his work has helped lead to 6 arrests across the U.S. Roblox, however, said the methods crossed the line, arguing they interfere with official safety measures. You want to read their statement?
Oh, I do, because there's a line in here that's really fucking disgusting.
This came out from Matt Kaufman, the chief safety officer, on August 13th. That was 6 days ago.
We're on the same one. Okay. We are sharing more information about why it was necessary to remove vigilantes from Roblox and the ways in which we review and act on reports of abuse on Roblox. While seemingly well-intentioned, the vigilantes we've banned have taken actions that are both unacceptable and create an unsafe environment for users. This seemingly leads into this next thing, which this line is fucking awful, and I can't believe it has not been changed or removed. Similar to actual predators, they often impersonated minors, actively approached other users, then tried to lead them to other platforms to have sexually explicit conversations, which is against our terms of service. Similar to actual predators.
Wow.
You literally just compared someone trying to root out child predators to a child predator. It's one of the, I've read a lot of fucked up stuff lately, but this both sidesing child predator shit is mind blowing.
So they're almost saying the attempts to entrap.
You're on the same page.
Are just as bad as trying to inappropriately contact kids. They're trying to say the same thing.
Now, I will say right away that vigilantism is a fucking slippery slope.
Sure.
But this is not equitable in any
this is
fucking way.
This is a wormy corporate false equivalentism.
It's disgusting.
Yeah.
I didn't have any respect for Roblox before, but it took me by the first bullet point I didn't, but by the third one I was literally saying fuck you out loud to my computer while reading it. It's very upsetting. To continue, accurate, timely reporting from our community is important. Reporting through the appropriate channels, including our custom-designed reporting tools, immediately and with as much specific information as possible, is the best way to help us remove bad actors from Roblox.
Oh, let's stop real quick. Let's say even in a perfect world, that the Roblox has enough people, or hell, even AI tools, they had enough of this, Ian, where if I reported a bad actor or a child reported someone that tried to, get in touch with them offline or asked for pictures or whatever, in a perfect world, if Roblox had set up a robust team of like hundreds of people that could sift through this, they don't have that.
It's in this.
Yeah.
It's in one of the articles.
So let's just say in a perfect world that this happens, they get reported to. Do you think Roblox would do anything besides just ban that account at most?
Nope.
They wouldn't go to any authorities. They wouldn't try to make sure that person didn't get back on.
They say they do.
I would highly doubt they would get involved legally. I would highly doubt that. So
I know. I'm just saying. I feel like I have to say that they say they do.
Yeah, I would highly doubt even their legal department would say to get involved. They would say, no, let's not even go down that road. We don't want to get in any sort of legal shit. We don't want to be associated with these people, even if we're doing right. You know what I mean? We don't want to show that our platform, Ian, could potentially be used, obviously, for this sort of awful behavior. That's what their legal would tell them. We have to not have this be anywhere at all. We can't have a story coming out saying Roblox helped capture 50 child predators with police, because that means your platform is used for that.
Right, exactly.
There's no way they would be involved with that to begin with. That's why it's ridiculous to think that the timely reporting would do anything but maybe set a potential child predator back 10 minutes to sign up for a new account and getting right back on.
Yep.
That is bullshit.
So, I'm not going to. This whole thing is long, but just a couple of a few more choice paragraphs here. Our decision to remove vigilantes from the Roblox platform, as we outlined recently, has raised questions and sparked debate. It sure has. Where the fuck are your priorities? For transparency, we are sharing more information about the actions we took, why they were necessary, and the ways in which we investigate and act on the reports of abuse on Roblox. We realize that no platform is perfect, but we prioritize trust and safety because it's core to what we do as a company. No, core to what you do as a company is make money.
Off of children.
Children.
Yeah.
39% of which are under the age of 13. This is an area where we invest heavily. And the invest is just weird, too.
You're innovating here?
Yeah. And
how are you innovating, Roblox?
Always innovating. Helping keep our users safe is a crucial part of our vision of connecting 1 billion people with optimism and civility. Blah, blah, blah.
And is a strategic imperative for a creative community. Corporate speak.
Yep. Yeah, the importance of accurate reporting. None of the activity discussed above is acceptable on Roblox. We have teams dedicated to reviewing and investigating the reports we receive. When we find that violations have occurred, we act in accordance with our policies, up to and including permanently removing users from Roblox and reporting to law enforcement when warranted. I would like that when warranted is doing a lot of heavy lifting.
Yeah.
I would like to know what your trigger point is for reporting someone at the cost of you maybe losing some dollars.
Or, again, bad PR.
Bad PR. Well, that's what I mean. That leads to, the loss of money.
Sure.
Separately, we recognize the community's frustration with how we handle reports of volatile behavior that occurs outside of Roblox. These often come to us as screenshots from other social media and messaging applications. We do our best to investigate, but we cannot so this is them being like, okay, thank you for sending us this stuff, but it didn't happen on Roblox, so not our problem.
You mean like the screenshots from reporting?
Screenshots of someone, like a screenshot of, say, a conversation with someone that a kid met on Roblox but led to Discord or something like that. Not our problem anymore.
The importance of accurate reporting. None of the activity discussed above is acceptable on Roblox.
Yeah.
Due to privacy considerations. That gets to the other part of this. That I think that this is a huge monolith. Obviously, they say like 100 million people playing this every day, something like that. I really think that they are more concerned about being sued by someone who was outed as being a child predator versus worrying about going after the bad behavior in the community.
No, it's clear. I mean, I think that's very clear in how they wrote this, right down to the
privacy concerns.
The same sides, like the same siding of the vigilantes,
the false
and the predators, the false equivalency.
Yeah.
I mean, that's showing that they are clearly more afraid of the child predator, the bad PR from it, and what the child predator can do than they are about children actually getting hurt. It fucking sucks, man, and I there's no other way for me to read that. Like I said, it's really surprising to me that hasn't been taken down or edited, because some of that language is genuinely fucking disgusting.
Rather than taking actions, help Roblox remove bad actors. Rather than taking actions that violate our policies and potentially creating additional risk, we encourage users to report issues through the official channels so we can investigate quickly and effectively. We've designed our reporting tools to capture details and metadata that a screenshot cannot, including object IDs, avatars, and context. This additional information goes a long way toward helping us investigate reported incidents. We offer users multiple entry points to report suspicious behavior. If an incident occurs within a game or experience, users can let us know, yada, yada, yada. Okay. Roblox has a trusted flagger program where close and trusted partners can report serious criminal activity such as terrorism, violent extremism, or child exploitation to us for our priority review. Trusted flaggers are typically reputable third-party organizations that are publicly renowned as subject matter experts for the issue on which they are reporting. What? We've made a commitment to such trusted flaggers that their reports will be promptly reviewed and as appropriate action within a short timeline. We are always looking to expand this program and welcome outreach from interested entities. I don't even know what that even means. I gotta look up trusted flagger now.
Basically, to me, it sounds like it's a verified flagger. Someone they take, and this is kind of gross too. Someone that they take more seriously. Again, so that's really, like, if you're talking about how those are important, that means you're already saying that you're putting more weight on some reports than on other reports.
And you're recognizing that this is an issue. If we had to have people that we are more trusted to come with us with, hey, reports, hey, this person's a creep, let's do something about it so we can expedite it. So obviously there's been huge backlash to this.
Yeah.
Obviously universal sort of like consternation and like, what are we doing here? This person, if you believe Schlepp, which I don't know the reason not to, said he's helped get 6 people arrested based on awful activity on Roblox.
Some stats real quick relating to that. Roblox said in an earning report in July it had 111.8 million daily active users in the second quarter of 2025. I was wrong. It's not 39%. It's 36% of whom are under 13. In July 2024, a Bloomberg investigation found police in the United States had arrested at least 24 users accused of exploiting minors through Roblox since 2018, 7 of which were in the past 13 months. So it's
just in the U.S.
Just in the U.S.
Jesus.
One moderator who said her team receives hundreds of reports concerning child safety every day, far too many for her team to clear. So there you are right there. Roblox says that they care, but they don't even have enough staff to handle the daily amount of reports that come in. It's gross.
How much does Roblox make a year? I'm just curious how much money... a
Roblox spokesperson disputed these issues to Bloomberg, stating it has a robust pipeline of safety features and that tens of millions of people of all ages have a safe and positive experience on Roblox every single day. That's not the fucking point. The point is the ones that aren't.
Oh God, I hate that logic.
Me too.
Well, 98% of people don't get killed doing this. The 2%, well, that's I hate that shit.
You still need to protect those people.
How much does Roblox make?
Okay, and here's the real gross thing. You know what Roblox's response is? Last week, they began rolling out an AI-powered moderation tool to identify language in user chats that could be indicators of child exploitation. AI.
I mean, it's better than not having people at least be able to flag shit, because obviously they're not doing that. So the least, but it's like, God, we're at that point, though? Or you couldn't have had teams enough when you recognize, hey, listen, let's set aside, I don't know, how much revenue did they make in 24? $3.6 billion. A 28% increase over the previous year in 2023. Remember, this is a platform that makes a lot of money, not just from kids, buying things, but also like then they make money off the kids selling games they create in Roblox, right? I don't know a ton about Roblox, but I know you make games that people can buy and they take a cut.
You can Roblox monetizes you making games that you can then monetize other people playing.
Yes. So
teaching kids that capitalism at a very early age.
We can have those discussions later. The point is this. The children are your audience. The children are making you money directly, but we can't put us enough percentage of the $3.6 billion in revenue to hire. It sounds like they need like a team of several thousand people to go through these complaints. It sounds like.
And they have the money for it.
That's the problem.
But again, if they get a team that big, and this is not defending it, but this is where they're kind of fucked. They get a team that
more people.
That's what they'll root out more people, but to them, they probably think a team that, well, if someone notices we have a team that big, then they know that we have child predators on our platform.
Well, guess what?
Guess what?
With this PR shitstorm, it doesn't matter anymore.
Doesn't matter. And then just a little bit at the end here. As this has unfolded, this is from a Forbes article by Connor Murray. As this has unfolded, the company has faced multiple lawsuits over alleged child predators on the gaming platform. On August 4th, a California family sued Roblox for negligence, alleging their 10-year-old daughter was kidnapped by a 27-year-old man she met through the game. Police found her more than 250 miles away from her home, the lawsuit states, after the alleged predator directed her to share her address with him on Discord, a messaging platform popular with gamers. The lawsuit said Roblox and Discord are directly responsible for the kidnapping, alleging the victim would not have been kidnapped if they had implemented even the most basic system of screening or age and identity verification, as well as other common sense safety measures. Roblox then says we dedicated substantial resources to help detect and prevent blah blah blah. I can't fucking read it. Whatever. So
now it's in the political realm. Schlepp lives in Texas. Reached out to Senator Ted Cruz to have a conversation about it. You'd hope good old Teddy would at least, listen to this and do the right thing. Who the hell knows?
Fuck Ted, but you got to reach out to who you can reach out to.
You think that child safety is a universal sort of like we can all get behind this, but then again, with the Epstein file stuff happening right now and adjourning for Congress early to avoid.
Well, don't forget the person that the U.S. let get away back to Israel who was caught in a sting.
Oh, that's right. That just came out. So they caught...
More keeps coming out about it. The FBI, the DO, there was 3 agencies that were just yeah, let them go.
So there was I want to get the story right. I was in Las Vegas. They just arrested. It was an Israeli national that they arrested for trying to meet up with a child there, and since they were associated with the Israeli government. It was like some sort of cybersecurity thing, right?
Senior Israeli cyber official questioned in Las Vegas over alleged sexual solicitation of a minor. And then they let him go.
They let him go back to Israel. Just like, all right, you're good.
And word was it was caught in a sting, so it's not like there's really a lot of question. Him.
Yeah. It was a bunch of people. And then they let him go because the Israelis told our government, let him go.
Yep.
So we can say all we want that we care about child safety. Let's bring these awful people to justice. But we haven't had a good track record of that the past months here, have we? Mm-mm. With, that weirdo who now runs the FBI going on Joe Rogan and saying, oh, there's nothing there. Epstein didn't, he killed himself. He wasn't murdered in his cell. And even Rogan's like, what? Everyone was saying that you have all these documents released, and now you're saying there's nothing there? What's happening here?
Right.
You can't keep doing these things without people asking questions, and I think we're at that point now where it's like, what the fuck? What is happening?
Took long enough, but here we are.
What are we doing here? So,
anyway, you're saying he reached out to Ted Cruz,
but we do know that the state of Louisiana is suing Roblox. That's come out.
Yeah.
So this is going to get worse and worse, and not that probably we didn't know how bad, these things could be going on with Roblox, but this now has put all our focus on it with everything else going on with the Epstein stuff, with the stuff with this Israeli national.
Yeah.
Now it's a firestorm of attention, rightfully so. That what are we doing? Do we care about kids or not?
Right.
It's a yes or no.
Or are we using the children as political chips?
Yes. That's where we're at with this. So yeah. I think what's going to happen, there's going to be investigations eventually, you hope. Hopefully they're called on the carpet and be like, okay, how many people are actually involved with screening these messages and answering these requests.
Yep.
And if there isn't enough people, why aren't there enough people? Who makes that decision about how many people should be working on this? How many of these cases, what percentage are being reported to authorities, and why? How are those decisions made?
They cannot say with a straight face that they are doing everything they can if someone can come out and say we can't get through nearly all of these in a day.
That's crazy. What article was that again?
It's you had linked it. It was the Forbes article.
It was the Forbes article.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. The Forbes article.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's in there.
And then Louisiana suing Roblox is just like, you can have every state sue them if you want. You could have a federal lawsuit if you really wanted to, if the Department of Justice wanted to. They responded to the Louisiana lawsuit. Let's see, what did they say? Roblox.
Louisiana Purchase.
What? That was a long time ago, Ian.
Sure was.
That was with Napoleon, I think. They responded on August 15th from San Mateo, California. They say they collaborate with law enforcement, government agencies, mental health organizations, parental advocacy groups. We proactively report harmful content to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. In 2024, we submitted 24,522 reports, 0.12% of the 20.3 million total reports submitted to them. What? So, they're trying to say, we're only a small part of the child predator problem. That's not. That's 24,000 reports.
It's really gross.
And how many did you not send in? Because you didn't have enough people working on it.
Because I guarantee you're not sending in 100%.
I mean, 24,500 is not a small amount, by the way.
It's not.
It's not. But if we're saying, well, it might be 5 times that, 6, 7, 8, and that's just the stuff that gets reported. So, obviously there's not active screening going on with this either.
Right.
To pre-flag this stuff. Because once someone gets reported, they might have talked to 10 or 20 other kids. Who the hell knows? You know what I mean?
That's not at all accounting for any damage that's already been done. It's not like this person got reported the very first time they tried to meet up with a kid online.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't have a huge amount more to say about it. It's just disgusting. Obviously, overall.
Yep. It's gross.
And it's a lazy corporation that, again, they're being reactive, not proactive. And it's children's welfare, of course, on the line. They don't care.
And if 36% are under the age of 13, what's the percentage under the age of 18? What's the percentage of minors in general?
Well, it's larger than that.
Yeah.
Is it 50%? Is it 60%?
Like if your market is over 50% minors, that has to be your number one priority. Number one.
One of the banes of Castle Contra's existence is my refrigerator. I have problems with it at least once a year. I have the same plumber. I know. My plumber comes over. And every time he comes over, he goes, "Hey Pat, look at my son. He's big into Roblox. He just did this video that he edited together on his phone saying, how do you do this thing in Roblox, like instructional videos and things like that." So now I got to think about, things like that, or him, if he even knows how bad
it can be,
how bad the platform is that his kid is now creating content on.
And it sucks because at the very base of it, if you remove monetization, all of this shit, giving kids something to fuck with so they learn some logic, if then, basic programming, coding, that's great. And it's really cool to see young kids do awesome, neat things with it. But this ain't it.
No. They got to get their house in order. But it sounds like the damage might have been done with this already.
Yeah.